Okay guys, in this session actually we are going to see how to host your application using Heroku. In the previous session actually we have seen how to host an application using Firefox, but in this session we are going to see how to host your Node.js application with Heroku. Okay, Node.js is one of the popular server scripting languages which is evolved, and you can host Node.js application, and even you can host other application as well like Ruby, PHP, Python, Clojure, Scala, Java. You can host whatever application you want in this type using Heroku. Okay, I already hosted some two applications. In this I will show you what are the list of steps that you need to go through to host an application. Okay, so I have a application which built using AngularJS framework, and I'm using Node.js Express as an web server to host those applications locally. Okay, so in order to host this application to Heroku, you need to define two files, which is very important. The first thing is how to define what is your in our package.json file, how to define the name and version, description if needed, and how to define this in main. This is where this is going to do a initial lookup, like you can assume this like index.html page or index.php page. Okay, so here you can define those dependencies and the engine, which version of engine, Node.js engine you are going to use, and keywords and the license stuff. Okay, another important file in server.js, just I given using Express is just given in 5000 port. This need to run locally, and this is the file which need to be invoked when the Heroku is going to do a lookup after hosting. Okay, so another important file is proc file. This is the important file where you will define node and server.js. While you are running it locally, what will do is generally just come back. So node server.js. This is how we normally host an application locally, right? So I'm going to reverse now. Localhost 5000 port. I hosted my application locally. So the similar thing need to be happening Heroku after the hosting as well. Okay, so just going to do it. Just quit it, and we first need to go through the list of steps. You can refer this documentation. This is really beautiful, and this is especially for Node.js. Okay. Before proceeding with this, you first need to have a Heroku account. Just if you don't have one, just create one. It's free, and you need to have Node.js and npm install, and you need to also download this Heroku tool belt. Once you downloaded it, just if you are in Windows, just keep this in mind. You have to use only git shell to do all this activities. Okay, so you need to run all those your commands in git bash. So this is what they mentioned here. You can just read through it. Use the git bash application to open a command shell on Windows. Okay, so just come to the directory where you have been. So I'm just going to host this application, Heroku application. So this is the directory that I have to do. So first try to log into the application. The command Heroku login, maximizing it. Okay. Once you enter it, it will ask for the email address. Just enter the email address and also enter the password. Okay, so this is successful. So this is the very first step you have to do. So it's a setup, but another thing which you need to remember is the SSH keys, where you will face so many issues if you are in Windows. Okay, so first make sure you are using git bash, not normal command prompt. And here you can see what are the keys that you have for your account which is associated with Heroku. Okay, so this is my list of keys which is assigned with my Heroku account. The public private key char you have to generate. You can refer this documentation if so. Heroku Dev Center webpage, you will find the list of steps. I just followed through it. Just let it load. So how to run this SSH key gent RSA command. Once generated, it will generate a public private key combination where you have to enter on the passphrase. That you have to remember that passphrase in order to do all your deployment to the Heroku account. Okay, so once done it, you can manually add your keys, and if you have so many, you can just remove it, and you can validate using these commands. Okay, so just remember this links. This may be handy if you are running into some issues. Okay, so we already logged in. So now what we need to do is we need to prepare our application. I already have an application. We are in the application directory only, but first we need to convert this application to a Git application. If you are given it, this will not detect the application. So see, not a Git repository. So just initiate it first. So you're just giving it. So there you go. So now our application is converted into a Git application. So if you see, a hidden directory will be created inside this. Yeah, it's created directory. So now what I can do is just you can just give add. So this will add all those files. Now you need to do command. Just I'm verifying the command whether I'm entering it rightly. So just you can go to the application, just give it a code. You can run through that, and you can see, yeah, it's and we can just give something. So all the files got added. So now you can create, now this is important step, you have to prepare the application. Now you need to deploy it. Before deploying, create an app on Heroku. So something like this, you have to create an app for your list of files. Okay, so this I'm going to give Heroku and create, just give create. So if you see the web page, then I will say a new app is added to your account. Have default name, you can change it later on. And now what I have to do is I have to push this to your Heroku app using this command, git push Heroku master. Okay, git push Heroku master. So just enter it. Once you done that, this will ask for the passphrase which you created using this SSH RSA command. This is for security purpose, where you will keep a private key and you will publish the public key to your Heroku account. This may take a minute. So that's it, guys. So it's uploaded all those files to this repo of Heroku and it's done. Okay. Now what I can do is just you can go ahead and you can run the command Heroku open. Okay.
So this will open up on the page. So that's it. So it's nice, right? So I also want to change the name of this app from this to some other customized name. Okay, so what I can do is just go ahead and run Heroku apps and rename and give the new name that you want. Siri runners and one. Okay, so just give the name because I already have Siri runners is added to my list, so it's renaming this particular app to this name. So once you've done it, you can access the application with a new name. So run the command again. Sure. So it was an application using this new context rule which we defined, right? So how easy it is, the Heroku. You don't love it, so it's cool. So have a happy hosting. See you in the next session, guys. Bye bye.